Hey everybody, it's Donna again from the 12-Day Cleanse, and I'm here today, which is actually day 3 of our cleanse, to answer some of your most asked questions. So I know there's, and actually they're really common questions, so most people have the exact same questions and concerns, and they're really pretty simple to take care of. So here we go, and I actually have my iPad so that I can read out some of these. You know, I didn't wear my glasses. Here we go. Sauerkraut. So somebody asked about sauerkraut, which is an awesome question. Is sauerkraut okay on the cleanse? And yeah, I didn't put it in the manual, but sauerkraut is fantastic. I'll show you the brand that I use. You know, it's a Canadian brand from Ottawa. It's local. It's actually got caraway in it, which it tastes delicious. What you want to look for in a sauerkraut is that it is, if you can, it's unpasteurized. And local is fantastic, in a glass jar so that none of the, you know, this is really strong. It's got great bacteria in it. So you don't really want it in plastic because that can leach into the product. As I said, this has got caraway in it, and all it is organic ketchup, or organic cabbage and sea salt. So this will help with your digestion. Right, it's a fermented food, so anything that's fermented, a natural fermented food, will help with the good probiotics and the good bacteria in your gut, which is going to help with your transition to a more whole food, plant-based diet that's got more fiber. So this is going to help your digestive system. The other really great food with good probiotics in it is miso. So I'm not sure if you can see that. So miso can be soy-based, it can be brown rice-based. Mostly it's soy-based, but it's fine because it's fermented and you're just going to use a little bit of it. You can, again, try to find it in a glass jar if you can. The lighter the color, the more mild the taste is going to be. This gives food a really nice little salty, sour taste, a depth, right, to food. This is how you make miso soup, right? You just put the miso right in some warm water and boil it up. So miso soup, I showed you a sauce that I make with this. It's really awesome to eat almost every day if you can. Or the sauerkraut, so something fermented every day. The other thing that you can do to help your digestion is to take a probiotic. So probiotics can come in the form of a tablet. This is actually just a powder, so this is the powder that would be inside the tablets or the gel caps. And there are a couple kinds on the market. So what you want to do is go to a really reputable health food store or your naturopath or doctor and ask for what's a brand they recommend, a good probiotic. And that's an awesome thing to start taking, cleanse or no cleanse, because again, it's going to help with the health of your gut and your bacteria. The other thing, and I don't have to show you that I just ran out of actually, is digestive enzymes. So our digestive system is made up of all these little enzymes, all these little sparks that help to, your digestive enzymes help to digest your food. And those enzymes get depleted as we get older. And that's where maybe as you get older, you're finding certain foods are harder to digest than they used to be. You've got maybe more acid reflux. Just kind of sluggish digestion. So a digestive enzyme will help to replenish those enzymes that over time have just kind of worn out and died off because of they got used up because of all the processed food we were eating. So again, go to a good health food store, your naturopath, ask someone who is in your area who can recommend a good product for you. Okay, so that's fantastic. So the other question is coconut milk. Can we have coconut milk on the cleanse? Yes, you can. If you're trying to lose weight, remember coconut milk has a lot of calories. I love it. I eat a lot of it. I never buy the coconut milk, the light coconut milk, because I just don't love the taste of it. So organic, full fat or light, whichever you want. You can add it to smoothies, of course, add it into your soups. You can take it through all 12 days of the 12-day cleanse. You can take it onto the 5-day fat blast. Any of the programs that we have, coconut milk is awesome. I used to eat a lot of it when I'm marathon training and really need good energy. Coconut milk and coconut oil is another really great thing to take if you, especially if you've got more body weight. So say you're an endurance athlete, you're 150, 200 pounds, you need a little bit more calories in your diet. Scoop of coconut oil in your smoothies is a really great way to go. But yes, you can have coconut milk on the cleanse. Okay. Oatmeal or quinoa for breakfast besides the smoothies? Sure you can. Quinoa is gluten-free on its own, but make sure your oats are gluten-free. And don't rely on the grains every morning for breakfast, okay? So try to get your smoothies. That's such an awesome way to get in a whole bunch of fruits and vegetables first thing in the morning, and your good fats, because you're going to put in the hemp and the soaked chia and maybe flax oil or flax if you want as well. So smoothies are a great way to go, and on the meal plan you're going to see times when you can have the soaked oatmeal, which is totally delicious. Okay. Almond butter. So, someone actually emailed to say, is almond butter fine? Yes, almond butter. Anything but the weekend on the cleanse is great. Peanut butter's out. Most people are allergic to it. It's pretty toxic. So peanut butter is out. Almond butter is fantastic. Cashew butter, hazelnut butter, all those things. Make sure it's not roasted. Make sure it's raw. And look for, all it should say in the ingredients is raw almonds, or raw whatever the nut is or whatever the seed is. Okay, no palm oil, no sugar, nothing like that. So just plain nut butter is fantastic. Same with milks. So almond milk, not soy milk, almond milk, or you get hazelnut milk, you get cashew milk, you can make your own hemp milk. It's pretty amazing. So find one that doesn't have sugar in it. Carrageenan is one of the things that people are finding a lot in products now. It's a thickener and a stabilizer, and people sometimes are sensitive to that. You can, of course, make your own almond milk if you want to go that way, and I'm going to do a blog post about that for you. Or just limit it. Don't have too much of the almonds and the different milks. You can use coconut water in your smoothies. But certainly you can use almond milk and cashew milk and all those different non-dairy milks while you're on the cleanse, just not on the weekend. Okay. Okay, how do we know that oats are gluten-free? Oats on itself are gluten, by themselves, they're gluten-free. What happens is they can get cross-contaminated when they're processed or where they're grown. So it should say just on the label, gluten-free oats, okay? And again, at your health food store, you can find those. Is maple syrup okay? Of course, maple syrup's fine. Use it in moderation. You're not going to drink down a cup of it, but it's a great sweetener. Agave nectar had a big heyday for a while, but it's pretty highly processed. So I would say maple syrup is a better alternative than agave nectar. Certainly no sugar, no brown sugar, no white sugar, of course. But if you need a little bit of sweetener in your smoothie or on your oats, maple syrup's a good way to go. Okay, make sure it's pure maple syrup. The plan recommends green tea. I don't love the stuff. Would mint tea be fine? There are detox properties that mean why we should include green tea. You don't have to include green tea. Green tea is awesome for detoxing. It's a power food. It's a superfood. If you don't love green tea, then leave it out. What I do is I go to the bulk store and I find an organic tea and I mix green tea and mint tea together. And I really love that. It's refreshing. It's delicious. But you don't have to have green tea if you don't want to. Look for some other herbal teas that you really like. Go to a tea shop and try them out, and you're going to find a whole new world of teas. Dandelion tea is fantastic when you're on a cleanse. That's going to help to detox your liver and detox your organs. So that's a really good way to go. Let's see. I don't see quantities of the foods that we're allowed during the cleanse. Am I correct to assume that we eat the amount that we want until we're full? No measuring, right? That's right, no measuring. Isn't that amazing? And some people have even said, wow, there's a lot of food on the cleanse and I'm just never hungry and I almost feel like there's too much. Isn't that fantastic? So no measuring. Some of the recipes I do say, look, this makes 2 or 3 or 4 servings, especially for example, the chocolate mousse, because I don't want you to think that you can eat the whole thing. But, because that's pretty rich and you will gain weight if you eat a whole bunch of chocolate mousse. So take a look at the recipe, how much it makes, all right? And you can pretty much tell, like if something has 2 cups of lentils in it and 2 cups of rice, it's going to make a lot, so cut it in half. Most things can be frozen, so if you make a soup and it's made too much, stick it in the freezer, okay? And you can have it later on in the cleanser when you're done. Eat until you're full. Take a smaller serving, wait 10 minutes, have more if you want. I put a lot of food on the cleanse because I don't, some people are bigger, some people are smaller, some people like to eat a little. It's all whole foods. There's no deprivation. So eat until you're about 80% full. Don't stuff yourself. You want to be able to digest well, and try not to eat 2 hours before you go to bed. Okay, so we can lighten the load on our digestive system. But no measuring. Eat what you want. You don't have to weigh your food. You don't have to measure your food. Eat until you feel comfortable, about 80% full. Okay, and we have a couple people participating from overseas. So having trouble finding quinoa. Can I use brown rice instead of quinoa? Yes, you can. That's no problem at all. And there was one other question that we had from overseas. Can we do quinoa? Oh yes, she also had that question about having, just feel full. It seems like a lot of food. So here is a couple other supplements that I have. I'm going to show you. You don't have to ever buy extra supplements if you don't want when you're on the cleanse. Okay, spirulina is one of the kind of, it's a green supplement. It's an algae powdered that I suggest you can put in your smoothies. It's got lots of iron. It's got lots of minerals. It's detoxing. The other thing that I use, a brand that I use, is called Vitamineral Greens. I think you can get it in any health food store. This lasts a long time. It's not cheap, but it also, you only need a teaspoon in your food. So this will really detox. It's high in iron, higher in minerals. Again, can you see that? But I have a hard time with which way to turn it. Vitamineral Green. I really like this. This is a great brand. Or spirulina. Look for that. And again, it's not cheap. So if you're not sure that you're going to use it, you can leave it out if you want to spend 20, 30 bucks on something, right? Leave it out. You don't have to break the bank. You don't have to buy it. Okay, we talked about this this is chlorophyll. We talked about this with Kylie in one of the videos. So add this into your water throughout the day. And again, it's detoxifying and it gives you energy. So, and this is just a dropper, right? It's liquid. Okay, and I think you just add it in, okay? Add it into your water, just a couple drops. You can get some that's mint flavored. That's really good, actually. It'll help you drink your water. And the other thing is magnesium. So there's a supplement, magnesium citrate, especially if you're having constipation problems. The citrate will help with bowel movements. So will vitamin C, 1,000 milligrams, 2,000 milligrams of vitamin C. Magnesium, most people are low in magnesium, just in general, across the board. And they're low in fiber, so we don't have any problem getting enough fiber in our diet. Magnesium comes from the soil and the plants, and our soil is so depleted that we just don't have it in our foods anymore. So in general, right? So take a magnesium citrate will help with digestion, help with elimination, your bowel movements, and this is 250 milligrams, and that's a good way to go. Now, you want to any of these things, right? You want to check with your doctor. I don't know what medications you're on. I don't know where you are with your life that way. So you've got to check with your doctor if you're going to take anything extra that might combine improperly with medication you're on. So just be careful about that, okay? And the last two other little things. This is an awesome snack, Lara bars. So what is this flavor here? Cashews mixed with dates. That's it. We love these. We always have boxes of these in our house. We get these at our local grocery store, Costco, etc. Watch the ingredients. Don't get ones with peanut. Don't get ones with chocolate. Don't get ones with sugar in them. Look for the real plain ones. A nut and a date, usually. Really, really yummy. And then here's people ask me what protein powder, if I use one. I use Vega. It's a great product. It's Canadian, I believe, and sold everywhere though. This is mostly raw, okay, and so the enzymes and all the nutrients are really it's not 100% raw, but it's mostly raw, and I love it. That's a full meal replacement if you want. You can just put, non-dairy milk and shake it up, and there you have it. The other one I really love is Sun Warrior sprouted brown rice protein. That's a really good one too. So look for those in your store. I don't sell any of these. I don't get commission off of any of them. Just thought I'd tell you what we use here. My husband loves the chocolate one, so that's good in your smoothies too. Yeah, so there you go. Lots of questions and answers. A little bit longer video than usual. If you have more questions, please email me. Let me know. And I'm happy to answer any questions you have about the cleanse. And if you're on it or thinking about coming onto the cleanse, let me know. Send me an email, donna@donnadavis.ca. Take care.